You guys got to see my cul-de-sac. The one reason I believe that God put on my heart to make a Bible app, and I want to start with the name Theophilus. Luke wrote the Gospel of Luke in the book of Acts to a man named Theophilus. What Luke did was really cool. He took all this information, right? He interviewed eyewitnesses, like the case for Christ. That's exactly what he did. He sought the truth, and then he got all the eyewitnesses' testimonies, put them into a document, and gave it to Theophilus because Luke understood something. All truth leads to God. All truth leads to Jesus, that Jesus is the Messiah if you seek it. You don't have to twist it. You don't have to create a denomination or a theology to make it true. All truth leads to Jesus. That's why God says, seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open, because if you truly seek, you will find truth. Unless you don't want to find the truth, and then you'll come up with a conclusion that's not true. So Luke did all that and wrote those books to a guy named Theophilus, which is why I created the app and called it Theophilus. Because I coded it in a way that didn't put denominational bias or theology into the actual code base. Because 400 years or 1700 years ago, around 400 AD, it's when the Catholic Church got integrated with the Roman government. And that's when we really saw a downturn in all these sects of Christianity. Before that, it was a very unified church. But now people don't trust a certain version of the Bible that they read because it's got a denomination next to it. Non-Christians think that we're crazy because we're all infighting. So my app does something different. And I really hope you like, follow, and share this, because I really do want this to gain attention. Because this app is so in-depth. It's not your typical Bible app. You click on a verse, and it's going to show you who they wrote it to, the culture, the historical context. It's going to show you archaeological finds, and if they're verified or if they're debated. If anything's debated, it clearly states it. It's not an app that's here to manipulate. It takes the place of Luke, where all I wanted to do was create an app that people could study with of all different types of Christianity and different theologies and trust it. But not only that, they could communicate with each other. I even added a spot called Hot Topics, which is really fascinating because I was so tempted not to put it in, but I needed to. So Hot Topics is hotly debated theological debates within the scholarly circle, I guess you want to say. But it doesn't pick a side. What it does is it says these people, this denomination believes this, and these denominations believe this, and it points to the verses of why they believe those things, but it doesn't pick a side. It explains both sides and lets the user decide, because you guys aren't dumb. So many times I hear that people are dumb. You guys aren't dumb. You guys are really smart. And if you had the information clearly stated and brought before you, you would find the truth because you understand it, because you're smart. So a year and a half ago, I started creating software, and God put on my heart to create an app. And this app, I started it about a month ago, and it's already on the Apple App Store. It's completely free. Download it, try it. Google Play, I'll leave a link below because Google Play is in the trial, and I need a couple more people too for that trial run. But I added a social feature in it as well. It's got an atlas with 2,500 years of history, 30 commentaries completely for free. All the first century church writers, that their writings are actually verified. Who taught those people? Because a lot of them were taught by people like John, Paul, Peter. And we still have those guys' writings, right? And when you can actually read outside of the Bible, you get an understanding of how that culture was and how the church moved. And you're seeking. And that's why I created Theophilus. And I really hope people try it and enjoy it, because God put it on my heart for a year and a half and ate at me. You got to do this. And then I had a conversation. I lost my job 3 months ago and had a conversation with my pastor. And he said, I don't know, I just hear entrepreneur. And it's completely free, which is funny because I'm not here to make money off of it. There is a donate button because it does cost, right, to run an app like that. But the information should always be free for people that actually want to seek out the truth and find the truth. The interactive map's really cool. Just all of it's cool. So if you're interested in something like that, download it. And that's why I built it. And follow, share, comment. Let's talk. Let's get these conversations going, because we're all Christians and the conversations need to be had in a really respectful way. Because the hot topics, again, when you actually have a hot topic, it's not to pick a side. It's literally when you can respect the other person's point of view, respectful conversations follow. So that's why I did it. God bless y'all.